Hello, Internet! I am Zarlin, and we are back with Yes Origin. And last time we fell down through a trap pit thing, and it took us to this room. This room has an altar that needs some sort of crescent-shaped key. Perhaps we shall go find said crescent-shaped key. These enemies here, nothing really to worry about. Just like all the other enemies. Those blades can't hurt from that enemy, though. But they're slow-moving enough. If you are good enough, you can easily dodge them. One thing about those night guys, though, is that sometimes they will charge. And I hit the wrong button. That's all I could say, is I hit the wrong button and I went into burst mode. But it's fine. Burst mode really isn't that important. It's best saved for bosses. You'll occasionally see me do these like lightning strike abilities, and it's supposed to, from what I remember from the controls, you're supposed to attack. You're supposed to be moving forward and quickly move forward and attack. Like stop moving forward at the same time as well. So it's just supposed to be like a quick dash forward while attacking. And you're supposed to be able to drop this, for Hugo, it's a lightning strike. And it decreases the enemy's defense for a short bit. I can never seem to get it off when I want to, it just kind of happens whenever it wishes. It's awfully hard to pull off with just a controller. I have not played it with keyboard controls, but I always find it hard to pull off. One thing I want to talk about as well is that not only do the enemies drop SP, the quote-unquote currency for this game, they also drop these weird... I always thought they looked like lanterns. Anyways, this is the Rhoda Fruit. There is one in each stage, and they are quite important. These little, like, lantern things, you'll see I'll be getting, like, Strength Plus and all that stuff. And they're basically mini buffs that, will increase your stats for however long those bars are right above my character's portrait in the bottom left. And there's XP boosts and stuff like that. So basically they're just like mini buffs. Nothing really too special. They of course help you a lot. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but they help you enough. They're not exactly useless. But that's beside the point. And all we have to do is find the crescent-shaped key, which isn't too far from there. Also, if I would stop getting hit, that'd probably be great. Now, as I said, this is pre-recorded, so there will be a boss fight in this. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up when I did it, so I'm going to show you. You're gonna see this boss fight twice, but anyways, here is the emerald. There are emerald, topazes, and rubies, corresponding to the 3 special abilities you get. You'll get a green special ability, a yellow special ability, and a red special ability. So, whenever you get an emerald, it makes your green special ability stronger. And since that's all I have right now is the Force Shield, which is the green ability, it has increased in strength. When we get the second ability, which is the yellow ability, which I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like a mine. At least just like mine or something like that. But we will find topazes, and those will power up that ability. And rubies will power up the red ability, which I can't remember at all. I remember what it looks like, don't remember the name. And open the treasure chest. Blue Moon Crest. And here is what's known as a rue. And this has to do with the Rhoda fruit that I had to do, which you'll see just by reading the text, if you actually read the text. But, also, in case you hadn't figured out, the Rhoda fruit is thought to be, you know, come from the Rhoda trees that are outside of this tower. And I have not tried to look up if there is translations for the rues, but there's not really much important, I wouldn't think, because I've gotten through the game without actually knowing what the rues say. And basically all you really need to do, excuse me, is have a Rhoda fruit in your inventory whenever you encounter a rue, and they will give you something special. There's only one... Well, if my memory serves me correctly, there's only one really mandatory rue. I could be entirely wrong, but if my memory does serve me correctly, there's only one mandatory rue in these two storylines, in the normal storylines. But yeah. So, what we're gonna do is go to our inventory and select the crystal, so we can teleport back to our save statue. And we're gonna go up and Blue Moon Crest. And what's gonna happen is I'm going to save, and it's going to cut to directly when we go down that hole right here. Didn't miss anything, just went down the hole. And you missed a save, but that doesn't really matter. And here are two of our newest encounters, but they're not part of our expedition group to the ground. And they're looking for a magician, but not me. So, basically some character development right here, showing that Hugo doesn't like to repeat himself, and that especially this spirited girl is very overconfident of her abilities, and this guy does not like to fight mages. So, spirited girl, Epona, not the horse. Whoa. Anyways, I got caught off guard when this, I guess it's a mini-boss, started. Simply because I forgot her pattern. The main bosses I remember all the patterns to. Mini-bosses since, yeah. The mini-bosses I don't remember the patterns to so much. Mostly because every playthrough you have different mini-bosses at different places. Playing as the other main character, which I'll have to remember her name at some other point. It starts with a Y. And the secret character both have a different boss fight here. But this is not exactly a good run. because I forgot her pattern. Well, it's not exactly her pattern, I forgot what her moves were. So I just get sliced all the way up here and lose all my health. But we'll defeat her in the next episode. See you then.